Feel like a movie star yet?
I know.
Hi, welcome to Coffee with Keith. Today I have Lauren Sonier with me, and we'll be discussing how you start a house from the ground up with the designer, the builder, and the supplier.
Yes.
From blueprint to beautiful.
So why your dream home turns out better when your builder, supplier, and designer talk from the beginning.
So when you start a custom home and somebody picks an interior designer, it's important for the supplier, the builder, and the designer to be on the same page from the beginning. One of the most important things is exterior windows and doors on a new custom build because they are the focal point on most homes.
Yes, you are right, because pretty windows and doors are very important to a home.
Yes, and when you work with a designer, they always come into the project knowing what they want, which makes my job a lot easier because of the fact that they have a vision that you can't see on a blueprint in black and white.
Right.
And if you don't have an open line of communication, then there'll be things that'll be lacking, errors, there'll be expectations that aren't met because you don't have a good back and forth or a good rapport with your designer and your supplier.
Right. And one thing about us is it's like a well-oiled machine, communication. That is one thing.
Yep.
So we're talking from the beginning, and it's basically like I'm holding your hand and the owner's hand throughout the whole process. And so many decisions are made early on. Which
helps me as a supplier, because when you work with a designer instead of a home builder, they know what they want. They have a vision. A homeowner, not saying that they're inconsistent, but they tend to be on the fence on things and they can't make a hard decision, which slows up the process.
Right.
So when you have a good designer that you work with, they come in and they're like, I want this, this, and this. And then as a supplier, then I can go to my vendors and be like, hey, okay, well, this is available, but this isn't. This is available, this isn't. Let's pivot and try this instead, but let's make sure that we keep the same quality and the same expectation.
Yes, and we can get everything custom just so to each home.
And then that process continues after framing. It starts with the interior makeup of the house, the doors, trim, hardware, hinge colors, knobs, pulls, different things that put the finish on a home that give it that vision that she had from the beginning, or that homeowner is expecting, to where it's a quality product, it's the right product, and you want, when that homeowner walks in that house at full completion, you want them to be like, wow.
Right. And all those things matter, like your millwork, your crown, your baseboards, your door frame, to get the correct sizing, to get the correct style. All of those things are important. So we do a lot of walkthroughs. We do several walkthroughs during the process of a build. We do a walkthrough for doors. We do another walkthrough for trim. We do another walkthrough for locks and hinges. We do another walkthrough on bumpers and this and that. And then we do a final walkthrough for anything that slipped through the cracks, anything that they decided they wanted to change that they didn't like. But again, working with Lauren over the last year or so, it's been super easy for me as a supplier because she knows what she wants. She's informed about the product. She can pick up a catalog and go straight to what she wants. And it's not sitting there indecisive and taking 3 hours to do something that should take 15 minutes. Right. And communication is so easy when we talk. It's just easy. And then it helps to have decisions so that from the beginning, so many decisions have to be made to make that end product better than what the homeowner is expecting.
Yeah. Because when they start, they see a black and white page.
Right.
So they're looking at the size of a house. They're looking how big the bedroom is. They're looking at what the exterior is going to look like in a black and white picture. And it's her job to bring it to how it's going to look at the end.
Yes. But then I need people like you to help me do that. So it's a very...
And that's the first episode of Coffee with Keith.